Things my best friend did and I was still friends with her. The first incident gotta be when my so-called friend was meeting my boyfriend at the time, now fiance. And you wanna know the first topic that she brought up? My ex. Why the fuck are we talking about my ex when you're meeting my now man? The fuck? I would literally never do that to my enemy, but you're doing it to your so-called friend. This is literally how the conversation went. Hi, how are you? They introduced each other. Oh, do you know Ariane's ex? Are you okay? And I was trying to justify it in my brain, like, oh, maybe it's because, like, it was a recent ex, but girl, that ex was like 8 months ago. Why the fuck are we talking about my ex? Also, next one gotta be when my friend would always bring up that my hair was kind of nappy. She would say, oh, your hair is so nappy, when it was just frizziness. Like, yeah, my hair is damaged. The fuck, we all know this. She would even go as far as saying, can you put your hair up like in a bun? Because it looks really messy right now, really nappy. Like, and you know what the kicker is? After she would say that, the next day she would get those curling ones that are super thin and tiny and curl every strand of her hair, trying to replicate the original. Oh, you wanna be me, but you're hating on me. Also, another thing she would do is every single time I had a mini skirt on, she would be like, you think you're all that and you're not? Like, who do you think you are? A movie star? Yeah, bitch, maybe I am a movie star. Tell me why the next day after she says that, she gets a mini skirt and starts wearing it. What I really didn't get is how are you hating on it, but then the next day repping it? You're trying to replicate it. Constantly do is just always talk shit about her other friends. And then one time I called her out on it because I was just tired of that fakeness. Because how are you going to talk shit about someone that you're literally besties with? And she was saying, why are you defending this girl? Like, you don't even know her. Like, are you on my side or hers? Fuck? Are you okay? You literally just called this girl your best friend, but you're also calling her a bitch in the same sentence. Let's talk about the incident that made me realize how fake she was. I was hanging out at her house. We were chilling. Her man calls her, right? She puts this man on speaker. I'm listening to their whole conversation because it's on speaker. And then he asks her, oh, what are you doing? She says, I'm hanging out with Ariane. We're chilling. And then he says, oh, that ugly ass bitch named Ariane. Why are you hanging out with her? When he said that, I looked at my best friend and her face froze. Like, she was in shock that he said this. And the biggest slap in the face is the fact that she literally did not defend me. Like, she just stayed silent and I had to argue with this man I didn't even know to defend myself. My biggest issue with this was that I literally never met him. Why would he talk shit about me? Why would he hate me? Why would he insult me? I later on had to think about it in my baddie brain and I'm like, hold up, I didn't do anything to him. I never met this man. Oh, okay, so the only reason why he does not like me or was insulting me was my so-called friend